Hello Dugs and Duggets, and welcome back to WWE 2K17. This is Universe Mode, this is episode 65, and this is Monday Night Raw. We're going to simulate these first two matches, which is Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks picks up a hellacious win. Aiden English versus Darren Young versus Chris Jericho, and Darren Young picking up a surprise win here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we've got Triple H, who will be in action against Stone Cold Steve Austin at Unforgiven. But what has he got on his mind? We're about to find out. Kicking the show off here tonight with the game, Triple H. He does not look too happy.
Well, quite frankly, I don't want to see him going to the United States title. I think he's a tremendous competitor, but personally, I don't want to see this guy as United States champ. I can't wait for Stone Cold to teach him a lesson.
I think well, I disagree with that. I think Triple H should be technically right now the United States champion. Triple H hasn't had a matchup in quite some time, but I think he's frustrated that Austin picked up that win last week. Let's see what the game has to say here tonight. And I don't know if that's the most sincerest of asking the fans here tonight how they're doing, but at least Triple H is being nice.
I think what he's doing here is being patronising.
Oh, I don't know about that. Uh-oh!
One person who does not appreciate it is
when you hear that glass smash, it means your ass, and Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out here tonight looking pretty fired up. He's got a match against Apollo Crews next. The fans chanting, "We want more" from Austin. I don't think Triple H appreciates. He appreciates this. Oh, wait a minute. Triple H now calling straight up. Austin's known as a straight shooter, and Triple H is a straight shooter in his own right. Calling Austin a son of a bitch.
I don't think he wanted.
And he's telling him to leave. I don't remember Triple H inviting him out here anyway, so...
Yeah, well, I don't think Stone Cold really liked the fact he was going on about...
But Austin's making his case. Austin wants to come out here to upstage Triple H, but no one, and I mean no one, upstages the game. And look at this, Triple H, again, pulling the son of a bitch card here tonight.
I really don't think he's happy with what Stone Cold came out and interrupted him, but quite frankly, when you're being so...
Hey, Triple H, this is Triple H's time. This is Triple H's time. He shouldn't have to, you know, play second fiddle to Austin here tonight. This was Triple H's time to come out here and speak and say what's on his mind. And Austin saying he's going to teach the game a lesson. You don't piss off Austin. And Triple H, yeah, well, I think now maybe he wasn't as sincere as we thought when he asked the fans here tonight how they're doing.
It was so transparent.
To be fair, he is the King of Kings, though, and the King can insult the peasants. That's absolutely justified. Austin saying Triple H has started something he cannot control.
He's calling Stone Cold a joke. I don't think.
Well, you know, as much as I like Triple H, you cannot call Stone Cold Steve Austin a joke. Stone Cold is the United States champion, but he is the soon-to-be ex-United States champion. Come on, Unforgiven. And I think this.
Stone Cold was about to get ready to leave that.
I feel this is going to break down very quickly. He's not interested in having a match with Triple H. He wants a fight with Triple H.
Wants a fight with Triple H. Looks like they're going to wait till Unforgiven.
Yeah, Austin's got to be careful. You know those knees of Austin are not in the best of shape. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Apollo Crews. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live back here on Monday Night Raw. Austin is in action. We saw Austin a few moments ago, came out here and confronted the game Triple H.
Well, not only that, we have seen... last Raw, I believe it was Stone Cold vs Ty Dillinger, and what was an amazing matchup.
A great showing for Ty Dillinger, but he came up a little bit short, and I think that's what frustrated Triple H. The fact that Austin didn't lose that match.
Well, maybe Apollo Crews will satisfy Triple H here tonight.
I think maybe.
Apollo Crews. It's just he's got to get that veteran Stone Cold off his game.
I think what this benefit tonight if Apollo Crews can beat the US champ. It goes a it goes a long way in your career. Having a win over, I don't know, he looks a bit starstruck in my opinion.
Starstruck, he did when he was coming out into the ring.
Austin with a knee.
Not in the mood here tonight, especially after Triple H called him a joke. Oh, Apollo Crews.
Beautiful kick.
You can't just bully around me though. Apollo Crews is going to let him come into the ring.
And look at this, Apollo looking for a slam. Austin from behind, beautiful waist lock into the German suplex.
You know Apollo Crews is very strong, but also very agile.
Yeah, and there's that strength you were talking about right there with a pop-up power slam there.
Austin's got trying on a little bit of confidence now. Maybe he's trying to get his confidence.
Confidence or cockiness, you have to be careful when you're in the ring with a crafty veteran like Austin. The bionic redneck does not make many mistakes, and if you make a mistake, he will capitalize on those mistakes that you make and use them against you, just like he's doing right here.
Stone Cold's got to adapt to that agility and also that power of Apollo Crews.
Hey, you got to remember this. He went against Ty Dillinger, who I would say is a lot quicker than Austin. No disrespect to Austin. And he was pretty good. I think Austin held his own in that department, in the speed department. Obviously not on the level of this freak of an athlete that is Apollo Crews. But still, Austin, you know, Austin lets his fists do the talking. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Falls off a kick and takes him outside.
I think the only thing is Apollo Crews, he's showing flex, and also I think he's thinking this might be maybe those few moves gave him a bit too much confidence, and you've got to realise that he's got to stay on the attack.
Yeah, I agree with that. I absolutely agree. I think he has to stay on the attack for as long as possible. Get Austin rattled. That's the key to success in this matchup.
Oh.
Try to run there, maybe for the Fez press on the outside. Oh, kick. Austin, though, managed to only avoid it just a little bit. He got clipped right on the back, right in the kidneys. And Apollo Crews to the outside.
I think it hasn't helped Apollo Crews one bit as well that Triple H is fired.
Yeah, and I think Triple H did this inadvertently. He fired Austin up. I think he wanted Austin to be frustrated.
Oh my God!
Beautiful moonsault there. Absolutely impressive athleticism.
There we go again.
I think he may be gloating a little too much. Maybe gloat when you got this match won.
Right now, Paul,
I don't know if you agree with me on that, but I think that's exactly what the young Apollo Crews needs to do. Oh, wait a minute. The referee holding him back. To be fair, the referee doing his job. Austin, though, see, crafty veteran. What I said at the start of the matchup, absolutely crafty is the veteran Austin. Stomp right on his head. Austin turns him around. Leaps on him. Fez press. And those shots.
This could be it.
And see Austin there, the veteran that he is, he taunted when he knew he had the upper hand completely. You know, after a Fez press, it's kind of hard to argue if you're in control or not.
Oh, no.
And speaking of in control, he's stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. Beautiful there in the corner. Lifts him up.
Austin really taunts, however, it's just...
Oh, Enziguri, a head kick.
Look at Apollo Crews, focus now.
Yeah, he's more focused, and he needs to keep this focus for as long as humanly possible. Oh, Mike's going to do it.
Oh, no.
Apollo Crews,
the
military press, into the standing shooting star. Cover on the US champ. This could be game over. Oh, kick out by Austin, but you saw how much that took out of Austin. Look at the way he's contorted on the floor.
Apollo Crews now trying to feel it, trying to get these fans behind him. The thing is, Stone Cold's got so many fans. But right now, I think Apollo Crews is starting to feel it.
Yeah, he's feeling something.
Laser focus now. I think Apollo Crews realizes what
Splash in the corner, off the ropes. Tries to go for a clothesline, does Austin. And a jumping clothesline and a kip up. And the fans applauding that showing of athleticism, standing shooting star.
And a cover on Austin.
Could be all she wrote. No, Austin manages to kick out this time. Obviously, last time he dropped him with a military press slam, and then he followed that up with a shooting star press. I'm not saying shooting star press isn't effective, but two moves, a combination there, if you will. Kick to the gut. Stunner!
Oh no, I'm sorry.
This is very, very eerily similar to what happened to Ty Dillinger.
Came so close, but yet so far.
Kick to the gut. Kick again. And another stunner. This has got to be at the Austin chants echoing in this arena. No way! Where the hell did that come from?
I think Apollo Crews realises how big this match is, and he came so close. I don't think he's willing to let it all go just that easy. Gotta be fitted.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful because you don't want to get under the skin of the Texas rattlesnake because stuff like this happens.
Gotta think about your career at one point.
Yeah, I agree with that. No. Absolutely agree with that.
Triple H has sparked something in Austin we haven't seen since he took on Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, back at SummerSlam when he beat Michaels.
Oh, but Apollo Crews still fighting back. Oh no, wait a minute.
Top rope action. What the hell is he going to go for? We know how athletic he is. Oh, that splash.
Landed right on his chest almost.
Kick.
Oh, kick to the chest.
Austin follows it out with a pinpoint elbow right to the chest.
He knows that chest, that's going to cause a lot of breathing problems for Apollo.
And also, when Apollo looks to hit that standing shooting star press, it's going to be a bit more difficult to capitalize with a cover. Austin with a kick. Austin trying to go for a punch. Apollo with a forearm.
Apollo sweeps over.
Austin, look at Austin.
To the gut.
Beautiful shots right to the gut. Oh, caught him. He was quicker on the trigger.
Both men went for that boot, and that's it.
1, 2, 3, and Austin picks up the win. Great win there for Austin. So much momentum now going into Unforgiven. Yet again, Austin having another competitive match with a young upstart here on Universe Mode. After everything that Apollo threw at the Texas Rattlesnake, he was unable to survive the venom of the Stone Cold Stunner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a great way to kick things off here on Raw. But next up, we have one member of the New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn, taking on the Big Show. Obviously, the New Age Outlaws have a shot at the Wolfpack's tag titles at Unforgiven. And that matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show, one half of the tag team champions in action here tonight. And you see, actually entering with his portion of the tag team titles. Obviously, later on tonight in our main event, we've got Sting and Austin Aries, who is the other half of the tag team champions, taking on Seth Rollins in a handicap match.
Well, here comes one half of the #1 contenders for the tag title.
And obviously, Billy Gunn will be the one taking on the Big Show here tonight. Who have you got your money on in this matchup?
Big Show. You can't beat. As much as I want to see Billy Gunn overcome the Big Show tonight, I can't see him winning this one.
I don't know. I think Billy Gunn has a chance, but the chance is very slim.
Oh, look at this, fighting back.
Slim to none, because right now the Big Show seems to be having a career renaissance.
With the Wolfpack, I think that's maybe what they promised these wrestlers, is that they could have a career renaissance, like you said. But honestly, I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, wait there, pump handle slam. That's shades of a Road Dogg there. Another Road Dogg's finishing move.
Missed him.
He's a pump handle slam, and the Big Show now taking his time. Big Show's enjoying this. Big Show's enjoying making Billy Gunn try and pretty much work to get the offense in. Oh, wait a minute.
Running over the referee, Big Show gets playing with it.
Well, that's what happens when you're a big man. Things get broken, and I think the referee just got broken there.
Just like
Billy Gunn's face might be broken at that one.
Oh, and that's that sheer power.
That absolute godlike power of the Big Show. And that brain chomp.
That's Road Dogg. I really feel bad for the partner here.
I know. Road Dogg got off easy tonight. And look at these shots right to the kidney. And follows it up with a slam. Big Show working the fundamentals. And Alexa Bliss liking what she's seeing. Billy Gunn's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get disqualified. Oh,
come on.
Well, referee may not have seen it. I don't know. Maybe referee's view was obstructed.
How is that even fair?
That is how great this team is.
No, it shows how big of cheaters they are. No wonder nobody's going to ever be able to capture the tag titles, and he's valiantly coming back in the ring, still fighting.
Valiantly or stupidly? Why doesn't he just get himself counted out or disqualified? Because he could save himself, and he could be fine then, or as near 100% as you can possibly get. Oh, the standing cutter there by Billy Gunn.
Oh, and telling him to suck it.
Telling Show.
DX.
Yeah, well, this is the problem. Billy Gunn is living in the past. Billy Gunn is so fixated on DX this, DX that. Billy Gunn's got to realize that the Big Show is not the same Big Show that he once knew. That's why Big Show is so great. Big Show has learned to evolve and adapt, and that's what the Wolfpack have been doing. They have pretty much given everyone who is part of the stable a new lease on life, a new vision for their careers. Hell, they got the tag team titles. They haven't been a team for very long. They won it on within the first month or so of debuting.
I guess now Road Dogg's trying to give him some
Jesse
advice.
James, the Road Dogg, telling Billy Gunn to watch out. Big Show from behind. Bulldog. And this is what I mean. Taking too long talking with D-O-double-G.
Trying to talk some...
Maybe trying to talk some sense into Billy Gunn, telling him to stay outside. Look at this. Big Show. Knee to the head. They're stomping away on the leg of Billy Gunn.
Oh, and a punch, and he's still fighting back,
but it is not to be. I just don't think. I think this little fairy tale that New Age Outlaws have had since winning those #1 contender, the contendership for the tag titles, is about to come to an abrupt end.
Okay, this now is
by the hands of the Wolfpack's Big Show.
Stop to kick to the gut. Sorry, I meant
sunset flip.
Beautiful, and he actually takes the Giant down.
And Billy Gunn now.
Oh.
Clothesline there by Show. Just unbelievable power and strength. Just everything Big Show does, he does with purpose. And we just... Oh, he turned right into it. He tried to run away, but that's the deceiving speed of the Big Show and the athleticism. Looking to finish it off here.
Road Dogg, I think maybe
he's changing it up.
Have a partner.
Oh, wait a minute.
Still fighting. Still fighting. Hits it around.
The one and only.
Oh my God, strength.
The one and only. Amazing there by Billy Gunn. His foot's under the rope, and the Big Show kicks out anyway.
Size advantage.
Yeah, the reach that Big Show has.
But he's staying on him. You got to give him credit for that.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, and even Alexa Bliss there, showing a bit of concern.
Yeah, which is understandable. Oh, look at Billy Gunn. Oh, getting the fans behind him. Maybe took too long.
Oh,
and again, look at that strength by Billy Gunn.
Uh-oh.
And now the former one, Billy Gunn.
Show looked a bit taken aback by that strength yet again. And oh no! He hit it!
Famouser!
Oh, well.
But Billy Gunn...
What do you think of that?
Well, I think that maybe Big Show's got a chance of kicking out. You never know. He's a 7-foot giant. Oh, very close. That was very debatable. Even Billy Gunn saying, "Ref, I'm pretty sure that was a 3.
And he's telling him to suck it.
Billy Gunn has got to be careful. Don't turn your back on the Big Show for too long.
He's telling even the ref to suck it at this point.
The referee's just doing his job.
Won't show up.
Show up. Oh, missile drop kick, but it was not to be. Bulldog.
Oh, he actually had him up on the ropes.
A Big Show now. Don't know if he's sizing him up for that knockout punch.
He's feeling it.
No, he's not.
Oh, he didn't want to give the fans what they want.
No.
That's the type of people all the Wolfpack are now. They try and they steal the hopes and dreams of everyone.
What, just because he doesn't want to use one of his most deadly weapons? Maybe he thinks Billy Gunn's not worth his time.
No, he's doing it just to annoy the fans at this point.
Cover. 2, 3. And Billy Gunn is Billy done after that one.
That was come on. That was almost as painful as it.
I don't know. Nothing is as painful as that spear.
Look at this now, just fighting.
I think the matchup would have been over a lot sooner if Big Show had been able to hit that, but 2 spears did it. Billy Gunn hit his the one and only, and you see the way the Big Show's feet. That was very the ring awareness of the Big Show, and then Billy hit him with a Famouser, but it was just not to be. Big Show, on the other hand, had different ideas. Big Show thought, I'm not going to give these fans a knockout punch. Gave him a spear instead. Spear and Billy Gunn right out of his tights.
Anymore. I think they've given up. Oh, come on, no. Referee telling them to quit it. I think Alexa Bliss is actually wanting. Big sure to. Come on now.
And look at this. Road Dogg is looking on. Road Dogg's actually being quite clever here. He knows if he gets involved right now, could be all she wrote. And they won't have a tag title bout. Look at Big Show. Knee to the head.
And a knee to the head. A Show.
And the Big Show.
Oh no.
With the big fist right to the face.
He's busted.
Road Dogg looking on in shock as his friend is demolished by the Big Show.
The match was already done. There was no need.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
that's just the type of people this Wolfpack are.
Speaking of the Wolfpack, ladies and gentlemen, they pretty much run Raw right now, because next up it is Sting and Austin Aries taking on Seth Rollins. It's coming up now. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event here tonight. Two #1 contenders for the Universal Championship, and also one half of the Tag Team Champions go at it here tonight.
Well, this is completely unfair. Even you guys see that somehow the Wolfpack have gotten to the GM's head, and they've somehow weaseled their way. Weasel. I'm sorry, I got mixed up on my words, but I'm just so infuriated that they've weaseled their way into making this their own.
Hey, when you have such a dominant faction as the Wolfpack, you get things. You get what you want.
What, 2-on-1 handicap matches, which could cost Seth Rollins' career tonight?
Well, look at Sting right now. After Unforgiven, he'll be having that Universal title around his waist as well. The Wolfpack will have all the gold.
Sami Zayn was meant to be in that triple, wasn't he? What happened to him? Oh yeah, Wolfpack. That's what.
Well, at the end of the day, it's survival of the fittest here on Monday Night Raw.
Sting was upset because he got eliminated last by Sami Zayn.
Oh, and Rollins trying to go for a back kick, defends thing off. Almost.
Bear in mind, though, he has beaten up Chris Jericho,
Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens in a 3-on-1 handicap match.
In a 3-on-1 handicap match before. Just barely. And he also lasted longer than anybody else has in the ring with Goldberg. This guy is tough.
He is not,
Sting is
not to be taken lightly.
Neither is Sting, though, and I think that's why Sting went over the edge, maybe, but there's no need for why. That's what Sting is doing.
Oh, a hip toss into a neck breaker, and that is exactly the talent that Rollins has. And over the past few months, since Universe Mode began, I've actually grown so much respect for Rollins. Maybe not on a personal level, but on a professional level in that ring, Rollins is probably the best Raw has. And I will honestly say that. Well, no disrespect to Goldberg.
I've been saying it since the start.
No disrespect to Goldberg, but Rollins was defending that title almost 24/7. Goldberg has yet to make a defense.
Look at this.
Rollins is fighting the world, yeah. He is fighting out the world.
What I was going to say is Aries misses with the drop kick. He gets the neck breaker instead.
Nicely done by Aries.
Oh, and hits the
catches him somehow, some way. Rollins. Oh, and takes on the ref. And look at this now. And this is the problem with the Wolfpack, though. They have to be careful that they don't both just try and go for Rollins.
Still, the fans respect Sting.
Well, obviously, they believe that he was.
I was actually telling him to shut up because he don't want him to chant.
I don't think Sting cares what these fans think. Oh, and Aries!
God, did he miss? Seth suckered him in. Now Seth being...
Rollins has to be careful.
Members of the Wolfpack, but Aries came back inside the ring.
Yeah, Austin Aries now doing the smart thing, baiting Seth Rollins into the ring. Look at Rollins. Rollins is in. Rake to the eyes. Nothing fancy about that.
Here's the thing, though, when it's at 2
Austin Aries, snap suplex. Floats over into the cover. Doesn't hurt the leg, but he's got a lot of weight on him. Rollins kicks out.
Oh, Rollins is stunned here. Oh.
Stomps right on his head, and Austin Aries
trying to say to him, is that what you wanted?
Austin Aries so happy with his handiwork right now. Into the corner, maybe looking to tag the leader in.
Oh.
Rollins.
Oh, and Rollins when he strikes, but
Very smart by Rollins. Rollins is making sure that he gets a little bit of oh my God. I was going to say a little bit of distance, but Austin Aries not letting him have any distance in this matchup. It's very smart by Aries.
And
Sting actually getting down there because he saw Rollins coming at him.
What I was trying to say from the start is, as well, ladies and gentlemen, is that I don't like how the Wolfpack are asserting themselves with the GM and getting the matches they want. It's disgusting.
How do you think you get ahead in this business? You got to know the right people.
Oh my God.
And obviously the Wolfpack do. And Rollins now starting to show some fire.
Rollins obviously got frustrated as well. His one-on-one rematch turned into a triple threat.
Yeah, it did.
And Goldberg hasn't turned up as well, which does rub Rollins the wrong way, as long with other people in the locker room as well. It rubs them the wrong way. You know, you have AJ Styles to be fair on SmackDown, defending that title a lot, not just on pay-per-views, but
yeah, well, you got now on SmackDown, you got Roman Reigns as the champion.
Also defended the
Do you know what? There's a part of me that agrees with you. I think the champ should be here all the time, but you have to understand Goldberg is not like any other man. He has a special attraction, and he can fight when he wants to.
I understand.
That's what a box office attraction does. He fights when he feels that the fights are big enough.
Oh, Rollins outrubs Rollins the wrong way.
Oh, super kick, the abracadabra super kick. Oh, Sting catches him right in the eye.
Oh,
Aries,
right in the eye, and now Rollins is blinded. He doesn't know what's going on.
Gets him in the pinning predicament. Kicks out. And Austin Aries looking for a suplex. Yes, he does.
Oh, Rollins moved. Oh,
Rollins going for God's last gift. Oh, beautiful. 1, 2.
Wait.
Oh, Sting missing that. That was very uncharacteristic of Sting.
Sting missing there now. Austin going to the
Nicely
top.
done. And the referee is a casualty again.
I think Rollins arm.
And the referee is in the goddamn way, and Rollins cannot seem to get to him.
He's improvising.
Very good by Rollins to improvise there. But he's still struggling to reach to him. And finally gets him.
I think Sting as well was trying to thwart him off, but...
Yeah, you had to worry about Sting on the other side. And look how smart Rollins is. Got to give him credit. He saw Sting coming.
Sting has been in the start of the match and was very dominant. Now Austin Aries is...
Oh, Phoenix Splash.
Has lost the control almost.
Yeah, I think...
As much as I like Austin Aries, he's lost control.
Yeah, I think Austin Aries has lost the magic touch in this matchup. Hopefully, for the Wolfpack's sake, he can regain it, because he's about to get another super kick. Right to the face. No.
Oh.
Back kick. Single leg drop kick. Try to go outside to Rollins. Enziguri head kick. Rollins with a kicking frenzy right now. Oh, Enziguri again. Where is Rollins getting this from? Enziguri again. And look how smart Rollins is there, actually going into the other corner. He realizes that Sting would have maybe hit him. Bang, catches him right under the chin. Cover by Rollins. 1, 2, and Sting actually getting in the ring, but Aries able to kick out.
Entrusted on Aries.
Takes him down. I think that was more of a distraction for Rollins. And it didn't pay off. This is very, very strange of the Wolfpack. They're making quite a few mistakes.
I gotta be honest as well, I think Aries is losing the control for the Wolfpack, but he got a chop. I think that's what...
Sting maybe realizing that Austin Aries, as you mentioned, lost control there, and Sting may be the one to get it back.
Sting out, waiting for him again, firing himself back.
Sting wants to be the one back in the driver's seat right now, because right now it looks like even though Rollins is on the outside, Rollins is still in the driver's seat.
He's landing again in the ring. As here comes Rollins.
Oh, try to go for a clothesline. Baited him in.
Oh God. His hand up on the ropes. Oh my God, choking him out.
What's up with Austin Aries? Something's wrong with Austin Aries. Austin Aries is hurt. I don't think Sting looks too happy the way he was looking at Austin Aries there.
You can't blame a man for being hurt. Rollins has had the control.
And look at this. Rollins. Sting though. Roll through. Kick to the gut. Here we go. Pedigree. This could be all she wrote. hooks the leg, looking for the big win. No.
Sting hasn't been in the match enough and hasn't taken as much. This is what I don't understand about Sting. He's being this moody guy saying, how dare you be hurt in this matchup. He's taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah, Sting is taking a significant amount of punishment. He's about to take some more with a shining wizard.
So is Austin Aries. Austin Aries taking loads of punishment. Look at him, he's so hurt on that ropes. What was the only thing that's keeping him up right now?
Oh, he turned right into a right hand. And tagging in Aries. I don't know if this is the smartest thing Sting has done in this matchup.
I think Sting is saying, well, you've got to prove something to me, which is wrong.
Hey, to be fair, actually, if that is the way Sting is thinking, so he should. He needs to find out if his team is as strong as they, as they claim to be, and that's great. That's just great leadership.
Oh.
That's how you build an empire in the tag division.
Rollins fighting off the world yet again.
Yeah, you may not like what Rollins did just there, but it is a handicap match, so you kind of can't blame him.
In a strange way, I do think Rollins enjoys being backed up against the wall.
Yeah, it brings out that fire in Rollins. And the Architect now getting pushed in the corner off the...
Oh no.
Is he going for the discus 5-arm?
This is knocked out.
Discus 5-arm! Into the cover, hooks the leg on Rollins. A pin over the number one contender could be huge, but no.
Proof to Sting. It's worth, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't think Sting... Actually, I think Sting would... I was about to say Sting wouldn't like Aries to be in that... triple threat instead of Rollins, but obviously he would, because maybe Aries could help Sting win the title. But then again, maybe Aries could go into business for himself. You never know. And a kick out. But then again,
much of brainwashed by Sting, because they have.
Yeah, but to be fair, they are incredibly loyal. The Wolfpack, Big Show, Alexa, they all are.
No. You know what leads after the bell clap?
The bell clap.
Disorientated. Oh no.
And what a huge win this would be.
No one to help.
For the greatest man who ever lived.
No one to help.
What is Aries doing? Punch right to the face.
We know that Aries has had injuries in the eye in the past.
You're damn right we do.
Looks like he's hurt now. And Sting distracted by Aries. I don't think Sting's got to realize.
And that is one too many chances. And Aries is pretty proud of his work there, of baiting Rollins in. Rollins has been baited in this match, but that's the fire. That's what I mean. The fire of Rollins is good, but it's also his downfall.
He's got to contain it as well, which I do agree. He has to. Oh my
Roll
God.
up.
This is how he beat.
That's
how he won, I believe in. But Sting's hand up for being punched around, but Seth noticed him in the back of his eye.
Wait a minute. Rollins.
No way.
Sting to God's last gift. No way. 1, 2. Kick out. Just about.
Refuses.
Sting now.
Sting saying just get away. This is the problem with Sting now. Since he's been beaten by Goldberg, he's lost the confidence. Let's lay down.
Hey, but when you lose confidence, it's great to surround yourself with great people, and that's exactly what he's done.
He's lost the confidence. He doesn't think he can do it on his own anymore. Maybe he can, maybe he can't.
Distraction by Sting.
But here's the thing, don't surround yourselves by it. Find out for yourself. Be a man and find out for yourself whether you can still go. Don't get these people around you.
Well, that's what Sting's going to find out in that triple threat. I don't see a problem with that. Try to leap in. Falls up with the axe handle right to the back.
I don't know. In that triple threat, you never know what could happen. The Wolfpack could come out.
And remember the most fresh man in the matchup is Goldberg, who hasn't had a match since he won the title back at SummerSlam.
And I think that's why it rubs Rollins off the wrong way.
Yeah, but as I said, Goldberg is a special attraction.
Yeah, but I think Rollins thinks that we come out here and we fight every single time, and then it's you who just fights every once in a while. I get your point, but obviously you can see why it's frustrating. I
can see why it's frustrating, but they're going to have to learn to live with it, because Goldberg is going to be champion until he says he wants to give the title up.
Oh no.
There we go, Indian Deathlock.
Triple H, we know he loves doing this maneuver.
Just that's Sami Zayn.
But Rollins fired up the sight of his own blood.
I think he is. Yes, he is. Is he going to hit the DDT? DDT.
The sight of his own blood, spite helping him get an edge in this matchup. I don't think that's the worst case scenario for the Wolfpack, is making Seth Rollins bleed.
Shining Wizard by Rollins.
If you remember rightly, the time he took on Samoa Joe, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens, blood, when he started bleeding, it was almost fuel for him.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that. I think that's what Rollins feeds off of, not just blood, but also these fans. Ever since Universe Mode began, Rollins' attitude has changed. He was once very cocky and he was only kid about himself. After the matchup with Samoa Joe, something changed in Rollins, and the fans love him.
Oh no.
Why are you saying oh no? I thought you'd be loving this.
No, I'm just saying oh no, it's an expression because this is it.
No, no, it is not it. Because the Wolfpack.
Bell clap.
Maybe Austin has been making mistakes, but right now it looks like Austin could get the win. His feet are under the ropes. I'm glad the referee knows that because I want this matchup to end decisively so you don't have anything to complain about when Rollins does lose. Austin Aries.
Trying to bully the referee around even though he's doing his job.
Oh, drop kick. Sting's down again.
Trying to bully the referee around. How about focus on your...
From the second rope.
Competitor.
Oh, Phoenix Splash. Cover. Knock Sting down.
Like this.
One. Oh. Not able to put him away.
Like that, ladies and gentlemen. One member of the Wolfpack as well.
Took him down there.
I'm going to give...
Oh, Austin Aries coming into the ring and crashing to the mat.
Aries though, staying on the game. He wants to prove to his leader that he can still go.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be able to prove it to his leader if he doesn't capitalize and if he doesn't win this matchup. Obviously, we know this is a handicap matchup, but to give Austin Aries credit, he's been in the ring for a majority of the match.
I don't think he had the chance to tag in there, but I think Sting wants him to stay in this ring, which is just a bit of cowardice acting.
I don't. I just think this is Austin Aries proving ground here tonight.
He's disguising it as that. He just doesn't want to get hurt.
Kick.
In this matchup.
Oh, wait a minute. The referee in the way. Oh, Rollins actually moving the referee out of harm's way now. What the hell's Rollins looking for?
Throwing the referee out of the way. That's how frustrated he's getting.
He's getting frustrated because the referee got in the way there. Obviously inadvertently, unless the referee's a member of the Wolfpack. I don't think he's on the payroll. Oh! God's last gift. And it's over. Rollins has won.
Sting's fault right there. I'm going to put all the blame on Sting. You see, I'm so glad that Rollins has proven my point. Sting there, disguising himself as a proving ground. Really what Sting was doing was essentially disguising that as a proving ground for Austin Aries to stop himself getting in the ring and hurting himself even more.
Well, I don't know, whatever Sting's plan was, unfortunately, it backfired. And it backfired in a huge way, because Seth Rollins has won.
You're admitting it backfired with a
I'm admitting this backfired. I think Sting should have maybe put if Austin Aries is in a...
Look at Sting. He looks disappointed on the outside. Austin Aries, the only person you could be disappointed at is yourself.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, Rollins picks up a tremendous win here tonight. So much momentum going into Unforgiven. Thank you for watching Universe Mode. Thank you for watching Raw. We'll see you next time.